Hello, I'm Randall Phillips from Life is Like a Plumbing Job. Today we have a rare treat in that I wanted to be able to get a pulse of what people are asking, so we actually have my partner, Sheri Bolden, is here behind the scenes, and she's going to ask some questions that probably you, the viewers, would be interested in asking about this whole movement of Life is Like a Plumbing Job, which also segues into other things besides plumbing.
So Randall, one of the questions that viewers have is, you have such a great passion for helping people. Did that come from plumbing?
You know, no, I'm going to say no. And the passion that I have for helping people came before that. I think it came from my family, because they've always been people who were in that place where they want to help people out, no matter what area it is. Work, you know, crafts, just life related.
Wonderful. Another question that comes to mind is, you've helped other plumbing businesses and contracting companies, improve their business. Is that part of what the book is about?
Yeah, part of it, yes. The answer is yes. And part of it is stories and lessons that come from the principles of being a plumbing contractor, actually working in the plumbing field, which primarily is from a customer service standpoint, which a lot of people miss those key crucial points where they can actually take advantage of a service opportunity. But because of being contractor type guys, and I'm the big bad plumber guy, the carpenter or whatever, I would say 80% of what you do in any business has more to do with how you deal with people and paperwork, as opposed to how great your skill is. So that's kind of the real crux of the book.
So as a company owner, a plumbing company owner, you said stories, so I'm sure you have a lot of those. Will those be included in the book as well?
Yes, because most people don't want to just sit and hear somebody talk about their exploits, even though I enjoy hearing stories about people who've done things that I'm interested in doing, because then that'll help me to avoid those traps. And that's kind of what we're going to do with the book, because in plumbing, there's so many different aspects to it, especially when you did it. I did it a little bit over 10 years. So there's a lot of different stories that relate to just how we treat people and how you can use that in all aspects of your life.
And you mentioned customer service, and I know that's a key element in any business. So I'm assuming you're going to focus on that as well, and talk to people about how to improve their customer service, things like that.
Yes. One of the main things that you and I have experienced, which prompted this book to come up, because it was actually inspired by you. You said that I should write a book, and I appreciate that so much, is this is going to be leveraged to help people know how important it is to deal with those customer service things, because right now the buzzword is, ooh, how bad the economy is. And if there's one way to get me riled up is to say, I couldn't do this or I couldn't do that because of the economy. And people have been saying that since the 80s. If you really look in history, you can go on the internet and people have been saying, oh, the economy is bad, so I'm really not going to do anything. But really the bottom line boils down to, if you have good customer service and this person doesn't, and it's the same amount of money, guess where people are going to go? They're going to go with the good customer service. So what we're going to do is talk about things that all customers from each end of the spectrum, plumbers, carpenters, office workers, any kind of thing where you're facilitating needs, people want great customer service, and that's what Life is Like a Plumbing Job is about.
So as a contractor, then you were a business owner, the plumbing company business owner, and you've had employees and so forth, and now you're on the consulting side. So
yes.
You are consulting with businesses that are all basically contractors, is that correct?
Yes, all kinds of different contractors. And a lot of times people, when they hear that term contractor, they think of plumbers, carpenters, like that. But actually, contractor to me means anybody that goes and has a customer and they have an agreement for services, which is what I like to call it. I don't use the word contract because people don't like that. But if you have an agreement for services, when you say, Mr. or Mrs. Customer, I'm going to provide this service for you and this is how I'm going to do it. That is a contractor.
So you will be helping any of those types of business, and you have helped other businesses in the past?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. So we really look forward to your book coming out.
I do too. Thank you so much. Well, we're getting ready to close it out right here. We don't want to make the video long, but if you'd like to get in contact with me, you can call me at 770-826-3700, or you can email me at media at pdbgroupventure.com. Take care.